All right, this is my holy place. I love my garden. I love my hands in the dirt. I love the way it smells. I love when it produces. I love the struggles because not everything comes out perfect in a garden. Gardens are like life. Parts of it are pretty, parts of it are ugly, parts of it are smooth, parts of it you break all your fingernails, your hands are dirty, you've skinned your knees. Let's take a look at this. These are my Cherry Jubilee nasturtiums, and they can go on top of the lemon bars too, but that's a big piece. My cosmos are doing beautifully. I need to deadhead. Later in the season, I'll save those seeds because I love those flowers. Down here, you can see my strawberries blooming. And then over here, I've got peppers that are blooming. You can see that I have planted things in these little orange containers. They're looking pretty good. And I think I promised you a look at my Gerber daisy. Where is she? There she is. Hello, Miss Pretty. You've been struggling since March. Thank you. Thank you. I think her other Gerber daisy is blooming too. Let me go see. There she is. The other little Gerber daisy. Now there's a third one. Oh, look. There she is. Hi, pretty. Hello, pretty girl. Now I'm going to swing my camera around to the star of my garden at the moment. So don't be afraid. You're just going to see where I stick my feet. And this is called Florel. And she is magnificent. Prepare to be amazed. Look at that. Let's just take a moment and breathe and just love that beauty. Look at her. Hello, gorgeous. You're so pretty. Thank you. And then up on top, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, am I counting right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 additional blooms. And she'll continue to bloom until the first heavy frost. Isn't she gorgeous? That is a beauty, my friends. I have another Florel right there. And then over here, I have a dahlia that's thinking about blooming, but hasn't quite done it yet. I've got some cosmos over there that are getting ready to bloom. I don't know what's up with these cosmos. They're beautiful to look at, but there's not a single bud on them. So you see what I mean? Sometimes you get a win and sometimes you don't. Let's look over here. Can you see that bright purple flower? That is a sun patient. And then around the corner, those little pink ones are also sun patients. Those were a beast. An absolute beast to grow. These are my 2 amazing gray poppies. They are just struggling. Last time I grew these, they got hip high. They were 3 feet wide. I had poppies for months. These just don't love their life, but I'm trying, people. And while we're here, let's take a look at this beauty close up. Hello, my pretty. Look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? Is it just me? I've got to deadhead those. Okay, even though these cosmos are not blooming, let's just admire the foliage. It's so soft and airy and pretty. It just gives such beautiful texture. I think she's going to bloom in her own good time, so I'm not really worried about it. Let's see if there's anything else. This is going to bloom in the next day or two. I don't remember what type of dahlia that is, and I don't want to get down and look. There's a lot of buds, though, on this one. She's going to be gorgeous. There's my Trader Joe basil looking mighty fine. There's the pepper I got from Laura with its little charm. I've got tomatoes on my tomato plant, and over there I've got some red ones, but I don't think they're red enough to eat. These are my sunflowers. I have 2 here and 2 over there. This is my container garden. And you can see that I like to plant flowers and vegetables together, and I like to crowd. Now we'll see how that's going to work for us. There are pumpkins, cucumbers, eggplants for vegetables in here, tomatoes, and then there's, I think these are butternut squash, although it might be calendula. I can't really tell at this point. Anyway, there's lots of cosmos in here. There's dahlias in here. There's peppers in here. There's a little bit of everything. There's zinnias, and there's nasturtiums. And I've got to set the sprinkler on this and get this watered. And then you can see that I took some things out of these containers and gave them a better life. Oh, this one's not looking good. I need to get water on this right away. My rose mallow is starting to bloom. That is my favorite flower in the garden. All right, I'm going to turn. You have seen this zinnia, but now she has friends with her. There's that one and that one down there. This is my tomato. These are my containers on the side of my greenhouse, and they're doing pretty good. I have to make do with what I have, people. So this is some baby's breath right here. Baby's breath. I don't know if that will survive or not. In a few days, if that's not looking good, I'll pull it out and put in something else. Looks like I have an eggplant tucked away. I need to dig that one up and get that one a better home. Some nasturtiums, and then this big bad boy, if I can find it easily for you, has a couple of pumpkins. Oh yeah, here we go. Can you see that? And then I thought, oh yeah. Here's another one. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Loving life. She's got lots of blooms. I don't know why her leaves are turning yellow. I'll have to figure that out. And then over here are a couple of sunflowers. And I don't know if I see anything for this plant. Oh, which plant is this? Oh, there's 2 plants coming out. Okay, that's all right. And this is the remainder of my greenhouse. It never ends. I'm always doing something, trying something. And I have fails, so please don't think I don't. Here's some really pretty violas. I have some other plants I need to get out of here. There's a Cosmo. I have a rose bush that's hopefully going to bloom. Down here I have a bunch of kale and red leaf lettuce, and I do want that to stay in here. I'm just not sure how it'll do this time of year out there. These are the daisies I told you about. My neighbor said I could go over, so I cut up 2 of his daisies, chopped the tops off, put them in lovely dirt. And these are my crocosimas called Lucifer. Big red beautiful flowers. I don't need anything from them this year except to survive, and next year they should be pretty. Those over there are the, I think it's called corm, C-O-R-M, though I could be wrong. I have crocosimo corms there. These are big beautiful plants that I saved out of the front of my yard. There won't be anything this year, but they'll be pretty next year. And then over here you can see some fails. I had some woolly lamb's ear that is not liking their life. I have my Trader Joe tomatoes there and there, but I think it's too late in the season. We'll see what they can do. This is a flower called milkweed, and I cannot get it to put on substantial growth. This is like 4 months right there. 4 months of work. You can see I have some violas that are dying. I have some more baby's breath. And here I have some roses that I am trying to root. and they feel like they've taken hold. So we're going to keep those right there. All right, I've got to water and do things, so I will talk to you guys later. Oh, Grandma, it's 8 o'clock on Saturday night, and I can see you outside with us. You've got a Haagen-Dazs almond ice cream bar.
Yum, yum, yum.
You're all bundled. Where's your little feet? Oh,
They're somewhere.
okay, she's got slippers on. She's doing good. She's going to sit here and watch. This seems to be our routine. I water this garden at night. My chickens run the property back there, and as it starts to get time for them to go to bed, they come up here, and Grandma's got mealy worms, and she'll feed them. Say ta-ta, Grandma.
Ta-ta!
Ta-ta, 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 my lovelies.
Those lovely chickens.
Grandma,
Yes,
darling, who do you
I
have?
have a chicken.
Do you know which that chicken is?
I keep forgetting.
It is Helen.
Helen, hello.
Helen is blind in the eye that's closest to me, and she sees perfect in the eye that's close to you.
Oh, good. So
She was our neighbor. Our neighbor gifted us 7 hens, and she was one of them.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
Helen.
such a nice gift.
All right. I don't think I can hold the camera and keep a hold of Helen, so I'm going to say ta-ta, Grandma.
Ta-ta!
Okay, Grandma, who do you have now?
I have a nice chicken.
That is Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Eleanor is a rooster,
Yeah.
and Eleanor lived with you for 4 months in your bedroom.
Yes, of course. That's why such a good chicken.
I know. Eleanor is fantastic.